Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am crafting and sharing with you how I created this farmhouse Easter bunny decor for my home this season. Now my inspiration is from Pinterest, so I'm sharing my inspiration piece with you. So if you like crafty ideas like this, please consider subscribing to my channel if you currently are not. And if you click the little bell next to it, it'll notify you when I upload a video. So let's get started of how I created this little cutie patootie. Here are the supplies I used: a tin bucket, some excelsior, some greenery, as well as some cherry blossoms, some styrofoam, a wood bunny, some eggs, and some chalk paint. I'm preparing my tin bucket and using some Aleene's tacky glue, I just glue the styrofoam in the bucket. And so as I was looking at this, I was thinking, this may be a little bit small. So the next time I went to Hobby Lobby, I picked up another one of their medium buckets, which I like a little bit better. So it's just a personal preference, different choice. So I just filled the medium bucket with some styrofoam because that will give me a little bit more room and space to include all of my cute things that I want to include in this bucket. To paint my wood bunny, I got that wood bunny over at the Dollar General. I'm using one of the wooden plant labels from the 99-cent store. That is going to be what I'm going to adhere the bunny to and attach it into the styrofoam. So now that I have my bunny all painted, I did 2 coats of the paint on the bunny. And so now I just have my little sanding tool and I'm just going to give a little bit of distressing, have some of that natural wood come through. So I'm just taking my little sanding tool and I'm just going to go all the way around, exposing some of that little natural wood. Then I take my cheesecloth or my tack cloth. I will have a link below because I do get questions about that. I love this using for little woodworking items like this. It gets off all the little dust particles, and especially if I'm, working with glitter, anything that has the little dust particles, it really helps me, keep my area clean as well as get all of that off of my projects. I prefer to seal my wooden items, and my favorite varnish is this Delta Ceramic Coat glossy varnish. So I just put a layer of that on top of all of my wooden items. I will have a link to that in the description below of exactly which one I use. To attach the plant label to the back of my bunny, the plant label is just a tad long, so I cut it off with my scissors, and then I'm going to use a combination of hot glue and this rapid fuse glue, the wood version. The rapid fuse glue dries pretty quick, but to give it an instant hole, I'm using the combination of that as well as hot glue. I will have a link in the description below to the rapid fuse wood glue that I use because I do get questioned about that a lot. So now I'm just going to figure out how or where I want my bunny in this little can. And so once I figure out the placement, I just hot glue that in the can, and then now I will work around the bunny, putting all of my little flowers and berries and other little things that I want. I always start out, or this is one of my favorite things to do, is I will put the excelsior on the, in the area of where that I want it. Usually I work in little sections and just kind of so that it's a little more manageable, and I just hot glue that around on this styrofoam. It really is a great cover up of that styrofoam. This green excelsior comes from the Dollar Tree, and I just decided to add it to my little tin bucket arrangement here because I thought that it would give it a pop of color as well as break up a little bit of that other color of excelsior. So now I'm just looking at this, and I discovered that the handle from the tin bucket was behind my bunny, and I didn't like that. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So to my delight, my bunny was not all the way glued in the styrofoam. So I just pulled it out and then, turned my handle to the front, or actually brought it to the front. And then now I'm just going to hot glue my bunny back into it. So no problem. I just wanted that handle in the front. For the greenery, it's a little bit short, so I use my Steel Picks machine to put a floral pick on the bottom of each of the little greenery so that I could stick it into the styrofoam. Now, I got my Steel Picks machine from Hobby Lobby. It is not definitely anything that you need to have in order to create a project like this. It's just a gadget that I have in my craft room, so I'm using it. But anyway, it just provides a little bit of length on the bottom of florals so that you can insert it into styrofoam. The cherry blossoms are from the Dollar Tree. I got this color of pink as well as a white one. I just love cherry blossoms. I think that they're just so pretty. I just popped off a few of the pink cherry blossoms from the stem, just hot gluing them randomly, sporadically throughout the little grass. I've decided to do that to have a little dimension with my flowers, because then for the white ones and the other cherry blossoms, I'm just going to cut them off the stem, put one of those steel picks on there so that it gives it a little bit more height. Before I put all of the flowers on there, I want to figure out where I want to put my eggs. And I have 3 of these little plastic speckled eggs. And it already has a little hole in the bottom of this egg. So I'm just kind of using that hole, sticking a toothpick through there. And then I'm just going to hot glue the eggs into the styrofoam, placing them where I think they look really cute. Baby's breath is just what this little arrangement needs for me. This is also from the Dollar Tree. It's called Gypso. So I just cut off a few sprigs of those and just include it in the little arrangement. I love the wispiness, if that's even a word. I just love the wispiness of this little arrangement. I love the way that Gypso just really adds that extra touch. to this whole little arrangement, the cherry blossoms, the greenery, the bunny. I'm really glad that I decided to go with the medium tin bucket from Hobby Lobby instead of just trying to cram all of this stuff into that smaller one that I originally had to do this project. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. On my main channel, I do have playlists of other arrangements that I have done, as well as tons of other playlists. I appreciate you all for watching. Have a happy Easter 2019, and God bless.